episode 43.
Yeah.
Whew.
What a day.
We had a late night last night.
That's right.
We headed up to Seattle. We got back kind of late.
In the mobile design unit.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good day.
Yeah, hit up our guy Wizarco, man.
Yeah, Trevor at Wizarco. We did a cool little badge kit for him. He's used it all over his studio, painted on the walls. Same time, strategic partner. We do a lot of our printing through him as well. Super rad dude.
Kick-ass dude, man. We had a blast yesterday.
He invited us up, basically check out his studio, printing area. They wrap vehicles. So we shot a lot of footage yesterday.
Yeah, tons of content.
Yep, gonna drop that on Jake's desk. Him and Will can work together and kind of get that all figured out.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, before we went up there, we asked the audience to basically hit us with questions on printing, kind of what Wizarco does,
Production stuff.
Yeah, different things like that. So
right.
Let's talk about some of those questions.
Right, let's do it.
Frank Estrada writes, when making stickers, how do you decide on what designs to print? How many colors? How many to print? And whether you want die cut, standard or a sheet? Do you save on cost when printing a sheet? See you guys in Memphis next month.
All right, Frank, thanks for the question. That thing is filled with a lot of little nuggets in there.
Yeah.
And we're stoked to see you out at Memphis for
right
sure.
On.
Yeah. As far as like sticker sheet compared to, say, one-off stickers, I wouldn't say you really save that much money on the sticker sheet. It's going to cost you more. Mm-hmm. But you will get, we have our sticker sheet. So you do get a ton of stickers on one sheet. This is going to obviously cost more than this. If you're trying to make money in the end, if you can sell 10 of these, you're going to make more than a sticker sheet with 10 stickers, if it's all about money. It's kind of what your preference is. I mean, I dig these, and we sell a lot of them as opposed to just buying a one-off sticker. You get a bunch of different options,
It's kind of like, what's your goal with the piece too? Sometimes we put these into other promo pieces, like slip it in and it fits nice with other stuff, or you might just want to hand one of these out on the fly and you don't really want to give out a whole sheet to somebody on the fly. So there's definitely positives for both, I'd say.
And when trying to pick what stickers to print, that's where you do this.
Yep. Then
you don't pick.
If you can't decide, throw them all on a big sheet.
Put them all on there. Call it done.
There we go.
Yeah. But then, as opposed to like the die cut piece, like most printers in Wizarco as well, like usually won't really charge you more for a die cut like this, so you might as well do it if it can be a fun shape. You know, why not do this as opposed to a circle? But if you got a good design and it fits in a circle, then just run the circle.
Right. And it's crazy, like the detail in some of these holds up really well. Yeah. It's like back in the day it might not have been so great, but the printing now, the techniques are just getting way better, and so you can hold up a lot of detail in these smaller stickers. So you kind of can run whatever you want almost these days.
Yep. I mean, back in the day, they used to have to make a metal die for like any shape that was in it, and it would be stamped out of it, so the cost was pretty high as far as doing custom dies, and then they'd say, hey, we can't really do that. For the most part, most stickers now are just run on big sheets. Plotter comes down and cuts each one out,
Yep.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I think it was that all of it. I think
right on.
Yeah.
Some good stuff
there.
Right
on, Frank.
Miguel writes, I have a Cricut at home that allows me to make my own stickers and designs. When it comes to quality, is it better to move on to providers rather than making my own stuff?
Miguel, great question. I love the fact that you have a Cricut. That is so cool. The Cricut is like your own home die cutter, basically. You can cut vinyl, little stickers yourself. So I think doing anything on your own is awesome, and having that drive and ambition to just do it yourself, man, keep doing it regardless if you think the quality isn't there. I think people appreciate that craft. Eventually you might want to level up to get to something like this where the sticker is going to last long and you'll have a nice edge on it all. But yeah, I think DIY stickers are great, man. Like regardless,
For sure.
Yeah.
Starting at home, starting small like that. Like
I think there's
you
no
have
problem.
to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't put a huge investment into buying a bunch of stickers.
Yeah. Yep. They're for fun, People throw these around, put them on their water bottles and stuff. They get banged up anyways, so keep running them, man.
Lethal One writes, how do you expose your work to the public or apply for a design job confidently instead of being afraid or having doubts that you don't want to show your work in front of people?
So getting your work out there. Will's big on this. Will a totally different kind of avenue. But when Will came to work with us, he was like, you guys need to get yourselves out there. You need to get in front of the camera. A little different than showing your work, but basically get out there. You're going to have people that like it, people who don't like it. But you're better off showing your work than not showing it,
Totally. And I think one thing about that is make sure you're showing things that you're passionate about and that you like, because you will maybe get hired for this job or this next thing. So if you're putting things out there that you're excited about and work that you want to do, then that's what's going to come back around. So
absolutely
be conscious of what you're putting out there for sure, but also do things that you're excited about.
Yeah.
Carl writes, have you guys ever done moto graphics?
When I was at DC, DC Shoes had a gnarly moto team because Ken Block, the owner, raced and rode. So he was buddies with like Carmichael and Jeremy McGrath and just had like the gnarly A team. And so it was sick because they would come in the studio, this and that. And being wild. In San Diego, I rode a lot. We go desert. But we did all these basically DC Shoes moto kits. I mean, this is way back. I'll have Will pop up some of the graphics and shit, but this is back 2001, 2002, 2004, 2005. Yeah. Since then, we haven't done much.
Yeah.
We had a client one time, Lime 9, that did snowmobile graphics and then moto graphics, and we'd do a little bit with them, but we were doing more like just custom scripts and type.
What about the ads and stuff with like Shift?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, they were a gear company making helmets and gear, and then we were doing all their advertising and everything. But it was in the same lane.
Yeah, it was a good run there.
Totally. Yep. Yeah, we can pop some of those up. Those were super fun.
And working with Hilton a little bit.
Hilton, yep.
More in the apparel side of things.
Yep, Josh Grant. He's a pro motocross rider. And
absolutely.
Yeah, so we had our toe in that industry for a long time.
It's in your blood.
Yep. Yeah, so it's 100%. always loved that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for all those questions. Keep them coming.
Yeah, we love hearing it.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, now let's want to head up.
Wizarco, here we come.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? We're on the road. We're on our way up to see our homies Wizarco, heading to the headquarters up in northern Washington, just above Seattle. We're gonna go hang out, meet him, see what's up, get to talk to him, and bringing you some of that fresh content.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. Yeah,
appreciate it.
Did you reach out on Instagram? How do we even hook up?
Your guys' Chop Up, your guys' YouTube show was like episode 1 or 2 when I first like caught on to what your first one, and I was like, oh. And then I started looking into all the stuff that you guys have done over the years, and kind of saw like, okay, you guys have done all the skate graphics that I grew up with while I was working at the skate shop in North Bend, and then I'm like, oh crap, you did that one? Oh, you did that one? Oh shit, you did this one? And you did Element, and you did that? I was just like, okay. I was like, no matter what, I just got to figure out how to put together the budget to get you guys to do some work for us, just to get the ball rolling on some, just get the relationship going. It's a weird company that I kind of do. It's kind of in the niche of art, but at the same time, it's specialty projects and anything from stickers and graphics and stuff. It's hard to design for yourself sometimes.
It is, for sure.
And like have that different style and different looks from different people is like really kind of like, I was like, all right, I really am excited to get to work with you guys on that kind of stuff.
Right on. You've got so many different things going, and we were interested in how you got to where you are and what that path was, and it seems like you've got your feet in so many different things. So
yeah, I mean, it's just kind of been able to utilize my degree from the Art Institute and
alumni.
That's right. Both of you guys.
Art Institute of Colorado.
Colorado.
We moved out to Denver from San Diego just to snowboard.
Yeah.
Well, to go to art school, but then the mountains.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's a great place to go to art school and snowboard. So
that's so
And you went to Seattle.
Yep,
right?
Seattle.
Yeah, cool.
So got to skate the waterfront every morning.
Sick.
Perfect.
It was epic. I went more for like Pixar kind of 3D stuff and didn't really kind of do any of that in the real world. It's kind of like, all right, well, jumping into graphic design because that's what's paying the bills right now. So.
Yep. And that's kind of a similar story with Brandon and Damaso, who work for us, the illustrators. They went to degrees in animation from the Art Institute, and then went on to be illustrators, not really doing animation.
Yeah, it's just so time consuming, and it takes a team of people to kind of really be able to produce something that's like tangible or of any length. So that's like kind of cool, the NFT stuff, being able to like do something that the length is like 30 seconds or less, or 10 seconds.
So let's talk about, because that shit trips me out. You're designing, animating the whole thing.
Yep. So just designing, animating, kind of like coming up with a cool concept. Game On is the one where it's all video game stuff, kind of like a robot kind of style. And then did a cool one that was fast food. It was all like junk food on a treadmill.
I love that one.
Yeah, we were looking
so
at
good.
Yeah, and then Gas Man was a pretty cool one because in the NFT world, every transaction costs gas. Gas fee. So I'm like, who the heck is getting all this gas fees? Like,
that's great.
Gas Man for sure.
Play into it.
Like, so that's it's been fun, and I was so fortunate to my very first one. I was a collab with Hackatow, who's like super famous in the world of NFTs, and so it was like a project where you get to remix a piece that they did, and then if you remixed it, they remix all of the ones that were remixed into one more remix, and then they sell it and auction them all off, and every artist involved gets a cut of the ultimate remix. The first round went for like $200,000 or something.
Goodness.
Absurd. So everybody of those artists got split all the money. It's cool. That's where it's like the NFTs for me is really cool because of the royalties on the secondary sales, where if I sell again, it's 10% typically on your secondary sales. So it's cool. It's cool technology, I think. And being able to kind of add the physicals to it and print actual like tangible items that go with the NFT, I think is a big kind of push of what we're working towards.
Definitely sets yourself apart. And then it lines up with everything you're doing here as a business, you know?
Yeah. And facilitating, I think really I've been kind of searching for like what my passion or what I'm doing anymore in the world of art. My focus is kind of like hooking up with other artists and just kind of facilitating like their growth and what we can do and offer as far as printing and that sort of stuff, so that they can mark it up, make some money, and pay the bills.
Yeah. It's crazy because coming in here, I wasn't totally aware of like your skills and art skills and illustration and everything.
Yeah.
And like now being in here, I knew the printing and you had, the amazing equipment and you knew what the fuck you were doing in that world.
Yeah.
But then seeing your art and then seeing, your NFT art and the animation work and the 3D, I'm just like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing a lot of shit when it comes
you.
to the printing and doing your own art and the NFT stuff. Like, I'm super impressed.
Jack of all trades.
And then you're building, like, you built all the fucking desks and all kinds of shit as well. So it's sick.
Curating the space, you know?
Yeah. Well, my grandpa's quote that's up on the wall up there.
Is that your grandpa?
Yeah, so
okay.
My grandpa is like, if the son of a bitch up the street can do it, so can you. So it's like such a good way to
I love that.
kind of put the words into what it is, It's like if you can figure out how to do it with this day and age with YouTube, like you can just sit down and just dig, and that's kind of what I've done on like the NFT stuff, like digging into what's the new stuff that you can do with these programs. It's like from where I was and where it is now, it's just game changer.
Do you have stuff up right now? Is it on like OpenSea that you can actually, like if I want to buy one of your NFTs?
Yeah, so on Maker's Place and Foundation are kind of the two that I've got right now.
Cool.
So what does Wizarco mean to you, and how does that brand name fit?
We were trying to figure out a really good URL that was like short and sweet and also like had some meaning to it. Everyone asked me like, how do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, it's magic, like, because I don't have to answer a lot of the stuff that people are asking me. So I was like, Wizarco works perfect, and it's kind of like a wizard company of just random things that we can like, we can get that done for you and make happen.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if I don't know how to do it, I've got friends that can help you out with that kind of stuff. So
I love that.
that's cool. Kind of where it came from.
I mean, it feels like a wizard factory in here.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of magic.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
Super fun.
It fits. I like the boldness, the white and the black. You know, you've definitely got a language going with this stuff. So.
And like just kind of like vibing off the old Mystery Made, the whole like black and white vibe is just, I think it's just iconic and classic. Black and white always looks good, and
color changes everything.
Yeah, and then it's like at least if it's black and white, I can take whatever project and put it in that, and then that looks cool. Or if it's a pink project, that can look cool, or whatever. So
At times we debate, depending on the client, even with like say a logo project or something, just showing everything in black and white. Because the client gets so hung up on color.
Yeah, you know? And it will like dictate what they choose.
If they like it,
Oh, I really like the one with the red.
Yeah, they're like, number 3.
Well, what about the
type?
red one? Do you like the logo?
Yeah, it's like, you just picking it because it's red? Like, come on.
You guys have a massive challenge of all the stuff that you guys kind of do for everybody. It's super cool, though.
Yeah. We're digging what you got going here. And the products you produce and what you showed us today was off the hook.
Thanks for coming up here and checking out all this.
No, we're hyped.
Awesomeness. And like, it's like your guys' work is just right in the realm of all the stuff that I'm passionate about and do also. And the package is just perfect for all sorts of stuff that I can use it for. And I mean, definitely want to do more cool projects together and just utilize this stuff the best that we can. You know, we kind of, as we do prints and sell stuff to people, I always like toss in a bunch of stickers and just kind of throw them in, so they're constantly getting like, all right, here's a bunch of stickers. And so they're going all over the world.
People love that little extra touch.
Just something cool, you know, and just kind of spread the Wizarco stuff all over the place.
That's rad. Yeah, well, we got to get some new stuff going. We need to do some custom, like have Brandon do a custom wizard poster.
Do a cool poster drop and do a glass drop. It'd be kind of fun, as well as maybe do a skateboard and a grip tape combo or something like that.
That'd be sweet. Fun. Absolutely.
Yeah, sky's the limit.
That's right. It's the magic factory here.
It's the wizard. Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, well, right on, Trevor. Appreciate you having us out.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, showing us around, and stoked to continue working with you.
Yeah, dude, definitely. Absolutely. And we'll get you guys all linked up with the whole family here and start cranking out some stuff for
that'd be cool.
The Art boys and get some more cool art around here. It's always fun to like get a print in your guys' work. So
no, that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a freaking magic factory, man. Straight up.
Like he had, what do you have? He had 2 dirt bikes lined up, 2 scooters,
crazy cart,
shifter cart thing.
Everything under the sun was in this place.
It was game on.
Yeah.
Big old piece of property.
Inspiring.
It was. Yeah, I came out of there going, fuck, that was great.
Yeah, definitely.
And he had his walls, he had a bunch of Lincoln prints. He had Tall Boy prints, Hydro 74.
He supports the arts, you know? Like, you can tell he's an artist too. So, I mean, man.
But then there was a point where he was downplaying his art because there was 3 huge canvases. I'm kind of looking at him and going, like, did he buy these or did he paint these?
Yeah.
You know, that's where I asked him, like, dude, what around here is yours? And he's like, oh, yeah, I did those. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, you're like a legit illustrator.
Yeah, and those car wraps, you know?
The car wrap, his buddy.
Wow, man.
Yeah, his buddy Eddie.
Super talented. Eddie, what a guy.
Eddie, what's up, Eddie?
Talented.
Yeah, Eddie, pro.
Ripper.
Yeah, I got ex-pro wakeboarder.
Yeah.
Like slalom skier. Now he teaches that stuff to kids. He came out to the one show, met him there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
cool.
Yep, he was hanging out at the RV.
Right on.
Yeah,
that's sick.
But he was there.
Yep.
So we finished up, kind of hanging out at the print house, and then he's like, "Come out with me. I want to show you our
private
personal
place.
Private lake." I had heard about that because he has this video of him in the snow.
Yo,
dude, on
wakeboarding
that lake.
And snowboarding in the same session.
Yeah,
like what?
Super rad.
It is gnarly.
Yeah, but it was so cool to go up there.
Yeah,
and
man.
That was out in the woods in Seattle, private lake. They build Ronix wakeboards there as well as O'Brien skis. Like,
yeah, man, that was awesome.
Just an epic.
Glad we did
trip.
it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, Trevor, thank you so much.
Some gems here.
Some little goodies here. We basically got to see the whole printing process going, which was super rad.
Yeah, with our own artwork. And
Yeah, so check it out. Like this, let me show you this thing. So printed on glass, this bad boy is like, I don't know, you'll kind of see some video that Jake shot, but digital printer, super gnarly, super high end, like
starting on the back.
Yeah, print on the back of it,
reversed.
Yeah, white and then black, reversed, and then he flips it over and prints on the front. So yeah, super rad piece. We're gonna hang this in the office, and then he's got the Lincoln badge on there with the barcode and shit. So
that's high end, man.
Yeah,
classy.
That thing's rad. And then got some little top secret things here that are gonna be coming out for DesignerCon. This stuff's gonna be limited edition, but we're gonna have a board like made out of this, basically Damaso's illustration. This thing's wild.
So fun. Wait till you see the details on this, guys.
Yeah, it's so gnarly.
You'll be looking at it for minutes, just dissecting it.
Totally. And Trevor basically made us a bunch of prints of it, which is super rad. And then we got the grip tape.
Yeah, man, check this out.
That thing's fun.
Snakes on snakes on snakes.
So those are going to be available at DesignerCon too, super limited edition. There'll be another set of grip tape, and then we're going to have boards that go with the VV NFTs.
Oh, that's right, the VV stuff. That goes fast.
Yeah, for sure. Which we just dropped the VV stuff for.
Yeah. And they're already gone too.
Yeah. Decon Europe, I think, is what it was. And those went like that. So
those boards, man.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yep. So we're gonna have more at Decon. So super stoked on that.
Yeah.
But Trevor, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, what a good trip.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you and I got to go get back on that workshop.
That's right. We got creative work stuff coming up.
Yeah. If you haven't got your tickets, like we said before, grab those tickets to Creative Works, to our workshop. It's going to be a fun time.
That's right.
Cool.
See you there.
All right. That is a wrap. Hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Bing.
Yeah. Follow us. We appreciate it.